Yeah, it's Detective Jason Campbell, HPD Homicide.
And how do you spell your last name?
Campbell, Campbell.
Thank you, sir. Why don't you talk about where we are and what you're working?
Okay, so right now, right behind me, we're at about the 10900 block of Bissonnet here on the southwest part of town. At about 1:21 in the morning, officers with our West Side Patrol got dispatched to a shooting just occurred. They arrived pretty quickly, about 1:23, a couple minutes after, finding 3 victims of gunshot wounds. They had 2 with gunshot wounds to the head and another victim with a gunshot wound to the hand. One of those victims who had a gunshot wound to the head was pronounced deceased on scene. Those 2 other victims, one with a gunshot wound again to the head and one to the hand, were transported to local area hospitals where they are being treated for their injuries. Again, the victim with the gunshot wound to the head, he is critical, while the individual with the gunshot wound to the hand, he is in stable conditions, being treated for those injuries. We do have preliminary information that a suspect probably arrived to the location in a dark-colored pickup, possibly maroon in color, that we still don't know. A shooter possibly got out of the passenger side of the truck, maybe a small altercation, at which point the shooter produced a handgun and shot the 3 victims. Again, we're still trying to uncover certain information, trying to look at the video on scene, which we have not yet been able to do so. And that will be able to uncover a few things, what's going on. But other than that, we do have a few witnesses that didn't really see a lot. But any witnesses that have any information, of course, please come forward. If they can contact HPD Homicide at 713-308-3600. Of course, if they wish to remain anonymous, we understand that they can call Crime Stoppers at 713-222-TIPS.
And were there a lot of people in the parking lot at the time of the shooting? Do you know?
So there were quite a few people in the business, in the parking lot. As patrol officers showed up, certain witnesses came forward, not necessarily that they saw the actual altercation, but maybe heard or saw something after the fact. We're still trying to interview witnesses right now and see exactly what they saw, what they observed, if they saw the suspects, and go from there.
Okay. And do we have any information about whether the suspect and the victims knew each other or had prior dealings?
That we don't. Again, the video cameras in this establishment will help maybe paint that picture. Once we see those videos, we'll be able to see the altercation and how the suspects and the victims interacted with each other. If they had prior interactions previous to the shooting, that's something we'll uncover with the video cameras.
Okay. Can I have your name once again?
It's Jason Campbell, HPD Homicide.
Thank you, sir.
All right, appreciate it, man.